On a bus on our way back from, I was on tour with my band Stir Fried, and we played in Colorado. And yeah, his name is Vince Cheddar Lorenzo, and he's the cheese. But we played this place, and we were this like band that couldn't get a gig in New Jersey because they were only hired cover bands, and we were playing like our own stuff, and we couldn't get a gig. Like we would go walking into places and play, say, hey, you mind if we just set our stuff up and play? You don't have to pay us or anything, you know. That's how we would go play, but we couldn't get gigs, so we made a disc, and we had Buddy Cage on it from the New Riders of the Purple Sage. Yeah. And we sent it to some bar out in Denver, Colorado. We read a thing in Relics magazine that there's this bar called Coyotes out there, and a real like Grateful Dead hippie jam band based bar. So we sent our disc to this guy, Jay, and he like called us and said, listen man, I would love for you guys to come out here. And we're like, oh wow, that'd be great, you know, how are we gonna get there, you know? Alright, and he's like, I'll book you guys 3 nights. And we're like, nobody knows us, man, but okay, sure, and I'll pay you this much. We're like, yeah. So we got on we bought a school bus and we renovated it, and we got on this little school bus, and we booked a gig at some little place in Indiana, and we played in front of the bartender and 2 waitresses. And then we went into down to St. Louis. We were like, yeah, we're gonna play St. Louis, like big tour happening. And we played this place called Cicero's Pizza Place, but they had music in the back and like provolone cheese and stuff back there as well. But we went back there and we played in front of like 2 bartenders and 3 waitresses and maybe 4 people. And we were like, oh my God. And our next gig was out in Breckenridge. So we had to drive all the way through Kansas, and we bolted through there, and we got to Breckenridge. And we played this place called the Alligator, and there was people there because it's skiing time, you know? So there's people there, ski lodge up in Breckenridge in this bar, so we had a good time. We were like, yeah, it's great. And we went to Coyotes the next day, and we were playing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday there. And we knocked on the door, and the guy's like, we've been waiting for you. You guys are late. We're like, we're really sorry. He's like, no, dude, we've been waiting a while. So when we walked in there, he's like, tonight's show is sold out. And we're like, what are you talking about? You know, nobody knows us. We just played in front of bartenders and waitresses and stuff. But this guy would play our music every night, like during when the band would take a break. He was playing our disc, and he hung our discs up around the place, and he like made artwork for us. And these people thought we were like famous people coming through town, you know. And I think because Buddy Cage was in the band, that helps too. But so we went there, we played, and the first night we're there, you had to walk through the kitchen and to go to the backstage downstairs in the basement. There was a guy in there selling Whippets nitrous, you know, in the kitchen. That's how crazy this place was. So I'm like, I'll do a balloon, why not? I'm getting ready to go downstairs. So the guy's looking at me, he's like, $5. I'm like, dude, I'm playing here, I'm not paying you any money for this shit. I'm from New York, bro. Give me a fucking balloon, will ya? You know, so I get my balloon, and my friend Vince gets a balloon, and we both do these big hits, you know. My brain's going, and we're just sitting there, and the guy Jay walks back through the kitchen, who owns the place, and Vince is like real scared, like, wow, maybe we shouldn't be doing this in front of this guy. And you know, like helium makes your voice high, you know, but nitrous makes your voice really low. So Vince turns around with the balloon behind his back, and he looks at Jay and goes, Jay, they're doing nitrous in the back, it's not cool. And Jay grabbed the balloon from Vince's hand, finished his balloon, and that's how that trip went. But on the way home, we wrote this song on the bus, and it's called Western Mississippi.
Gonna buy me some land, buy me some gold, gonna be a rich man. Going to Colorado, please send for my wife. West of the Mississippi, it's good life. I'm gonna tell my mama, gonna tell Papa too, tell my big brother, sister Franny Lou, gonna tell my grandma, man, don't you cry. west of Mississippi. It's a good life. Well, I'm heading down to Coyote's, gonna play my guitar, smoke some kind, I get drunk at that bar. Heading down to Coyote's, it's always a good old time. West of Mississippi, it's a good life. All my friends say goodbye, I never see some again. Heading back to Jersey, leaving tonight, west of Mississippi. It's good life. Well, I'm going to Colorado, gonna buy me some land, buy me some gold, gonna be a rich man. Going to Colorado, please send for my wife. West of Mississippi, it's a good life. West of Mississippi, it's a good life. around here till I die. I'm gonna surround here till I die. I'm gonna surround here till I die.
All right, we're going to take a 5-minute break for 10 minutes. I'm serious, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Please don't go anywhere, stick and stay. We played all the shitty songs in the first set, so you might want to check out the second set. Thanks.